This is again a critical reasoning question. It says EduCamp Associates is an international human resources consulting firm. Each year, the organization brings out its annual compensation survey with an in-depth analysis of companies with different industrial segments, the compensation they offer, and the various components of this compensation. The survey is looked upon as an unbiased and analytical presentation of the compensation that exists in different companies and in different segments. And employees and employers alike base their compensation decisions on this survey. This year, however, 3 employers have claimed that the survey is flawed and that employers and employees should not use the survey as a base for their compensation decisions. Now, which of the following, if true, would best explain the discrepancy that is claimed to have arisen in this year's survey conducted by EduCamp Associates? So basically, the paragraph given above indicates that there is a flaw in this year's annual compensation survey conducted by the EduCamp Associates. And the question below asks you for an option that helps explain the reason for this flaw. Now, if you look at option A, it says the survey failed to look at the compensation policies of the 3 employers who in turn have been irked by this fact. Well, this only indicates that 3 employers were left out of the survey. However, there is no indication if these employers were important, like maybe in terms of number of the employees they have, or if they were ever included in the annual surveys. It is possible that these employers were not considered in the sample for the survey, and therefore the results of the survey would not be affected by their exclusion. Thus, this cannot be the correct choice. Now, if you look at option B, it says the survey is usually conducted among a set of 100 companies in each industrial segment, but this year this norm was not followed. This again does not indicate the repercussions of changing the sample size. It is also possible that the size of the sample was increased or decreased, and this had no effect on the results. So we cannot say that this is the right choice. Option D says the industry does not depend solely on the annual compensation survey, and hence any flaws in this survey would not affect policy making. This again is incorrect. This goes against the assertion in the paragraph and indicates that any deviation would be insignificant. So therefore, this is also incorrect. So we left with option C, which has to be the correct answer. This year, the survey was conducted 8 months early and could not take into account changes that took place in the compensation policies of some companies included in the survey. This is our answer because this indicates that there was a deviation in this year's survey as it was conducted earlier than usual and hence could not include policy changes that took place in a few companies. Therefore, we can say that the results of the survey would not be accurate and reflective of the present situation in the industry. So, option C is our answer.